Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Who's here? I know Rob was here earlier, but he might be asleep by now. Tommy J, thanks. Justin, Logan, Jamie, how you doing? Going Grays. Who else? Scott, what's happening with Gary? Gary, what's up? And everybody saying hi to each other. Let's see. Made it back from Ubon. Trying not to cut this thing because I just now am going to go to Tat Panome on forget exactly what after Christmas for the Christmas party. Kind of play Santa, I think, or and with Chuck and Paige asked me to come and help give out stuff and ho ho ho. I think so. Hey Pierre, how you doing? Should be fun. Should be fun. Miss Andrew. Hey Andrew, what's up, brother? Hey Andrew, do me a favor if you can call my little phone. Robert said he did it and he got it disconnect. It's disconnected. If you've got time, let's see if it goes off. I'll probably just hang it up though. But yeah, it was kind of weird. I don't know what that's all about. So I'm gonna do that. Plus, he invited me to his uh, Christmas party too, and I don't know if I'm gonna go. My wife can't go, so I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided. I told him I'd let him know today or tomorrow. So, which is awfully nice of them. Good people, like everybody on this channel. Uh, just got lucky, We got a really good group of people. But let me know if you're getting disconnected or something. Oh no! All right. Well, I'm gonna answer it and then hang up. Hang. Thanks, Andrew. Uh, so Robert, if you're around, or when he pops in, maybe he'll pop in. I don't know. But he said he was going to try when he got here too. So we'll find out. I still haven't speaking to Logan and Jamie. I still haven't ordered an LP one directly from Alibaba. I think that was what I think it was Robert that actually suggested getting it from them. They got a crap load of them, so I got to do that. I want to do that, and then I'm pretty much I think done spending. Although I did take uh, the bike had either needed timing, probably valve adjustments, carburetor definitely, and some other stuff. And I showed the list of stuff. I took it to the same guy that did the side bags and the front and rear camera and everything on the Forza, right by where my old rental house was, right up the street, 5 minutes from here. And he has a whole. Um, hey, what's up, Brian? Glad you could make it. Where are you at? I'm in the middle of the internet worse than usual. All right, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Um, it it does have dual carburetors on it, which I didn't know whether it did or not. I read a bunch of stuff about them when they're timed right and everything is you get a little bit more horsepower out of them, but which doesn't bother me. Dual carburetors, I'm not going to screw with them anyway, unless I'm out on the road somewhere. But uh, he's going to put it on a dyno too for 2,500 baht, which is what 30, 60, $75 or something like that. So, because I'm curious anyway, it should have somewhere around between 40 and 50 horsepower, somewhere in there. 42, 44, 40. I don't know. We'll find out. I didn't ask him. Um, I might go by there today after I get done here. Hey, Grace, thanks, man. Um, uh, and see what he's got. He's waiting on some parts, probably the jets and all the stuff for the carburetor. Which, if it has a decent amount of horsepower, I'm not going to go through a bunch of upgrades. I don't think on it. Right now, he was at for a bunch of stuff. Can't remember exactly what it was. The dyno, rebuilding the carburetors, changing all the fluids. It is water cooled and all that stuff. And it was like 8,500 baht. 900 baht for labor. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. The guy was always fair. That was the guy that I went and he had two guys all day on that front and rear camera, and he wanted to charge 400 baht for labor, and I'm going, no, I got to pay more than that. And they did a great job. Um, and they did I did the top bag and top box, and he did the two side ones because it needed to be, drilled and all sorts of shit, and I didn't want to mess with it. So, but I liked the power and stuff that was there, even though it fell on its face and stuff. I could take it up slowly, and there was plenty there. So we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't need to be a hot rod right now, anyway. Get out and cruise around on it. He seemed to think I told him I wanted to ride the thing. I wanted like I took the Forza and went to Ko Chang and then over to Pattaya and then back. And he said, "Well, let me." He threw the interpreter, which was Kwan. Andrew's wife. Why don't you let me go through this thing and then I'll tell you how far how far you can go. I kind of told him that do it like it's your bike. You're doing it for yourself. Which thank God I had Kwan and Andrew there. Hey Rob, how you doing? You did make it, cool. But I really like it. I'm going to see about this. I don't know. I started reading on the dual carb thing and I don't know. It was like they're good. There isn't a big deal as long as you got them tuned right. But looking forward to actually getting that. He said he was going to have the parts and stuff on Tuesday because I wrote him yesterday and said, "Do you need some dough?" And I don't know if he answered me or not. I can look while we're doing. He said he needed 4,000, 4,000 baht, and I said, "Well, send me your info to where to send it to," and he hasn't answered it yet. I don't think he gets really going until 9 o'clock anyway. Uh, but let's see. Is Mike here? I didn't see Mike. Mike here every day. Where are you? Yeah, you are. How you doing, Mike? That was a bummer too. I didn't get to meet him. And now Robert, I think, is coming, and I think he's coming soon. But between if I end up going to the party, it's going to be right around Christmas, and then the helping them with the kids. This is Chuck. Is on the right after that, 20 something after that. And then on the 28th, I have a doctor's appointment and we have a Christmas or the New Year's party for my wife's work, which we go to every year. The kids are coming in from Bangkok, and then we're going to be 29th morning. The kids will be here. We'll have went to the party and got that. Then we're jamming back up to Ubon and jumping in the trailer and going camping for the 29th, the night of the 29th, the 30th, the 31st, and the first will blow out of there, take them down, and get them on a bus out of Ubon to go back, and then that way we don't have to rush. We can anyway. He gives you a gist. So I'm hoping that I think Robert's going to be here till the end of January, but hopefully I can get to see him. Hey Jack, how you doing? Christmas gift, I think you'll have. Cool. I will definitely let you know, Rob, for sure. Thank you very much, by the way. I just completed 10 kilometer Chiang Mai run yesterday. Started at 5 a.m. I used 1 hour 28 minutes to reach. Wow, I would have still been running it, Jack. Walking it. I couldn't even walk it. There's no way I could walk it. But good job. Um, So anyway, so that's the gist of everything going on. I rode the bike. I rode it up there. I rode it around a 2 mile loop when I first got it, and I liked it. Um, the only thing different that we did look on it because Andrew had his eyeballs and we looked at it. I told you it looked very similar. It looks very similar to the Dyna, and that's what I must have liked about when I saw it. And it looked closer because according to the specs, the shadow's an inch longer and a half an inch lower in the seat, but pretty much the same stuff. It doesn't weigh as much, and it's supposed to have a 17 and a 15 on it, and the Dyna has a 19 and a 16, and this one had a 19 and a 16. So they put different rims and tires. I'm not really happy with this. I don't like solid rims, but I'm going to leave it on there for a while because it looks like the tire is good, and I'll let him. He's still not through. He's still not done going through everything. He's doing the major deal to get everything running good, and then he'll go back and probably look at the brakes and whatever chain and all that crap. Hey, Mark, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. But I really like it. Like I said, I don't. It's a good cruiser. I can see why they say it's like absolutely the best first cruiser bike to get. And for the weight wise, the way that this thing sits, and they're different. The shadows, I prefer to have the chain, and it's got a chain on it, and that's the early ones. The later ones after 99 or something like that, 98, they have they're shaft driven, and they make it 1100 too. But I can see exactly. I mean, if you get on the internet and you get on YouTube, and people that have them and run their first bike, pretty much, and I can absolutely see why. Is Craig here? Hey, Craig. Morning. How you doing? Hope you're well. I haven't. I know you have a couple of videos out. I haven't caught up with them yet, but I will now that the house and everything's pretty much done. I can relax a little bit. I might. My wife's not going to be happy. I was looking at a little has absolutely no bags, absolutely nothing. Reindeer. I was thinking about having a evil looking Santa put on the side of the tanks, and I might still do that and put bad Santa on it or something. But I definitely been thinking about taking it there for his either the Christmas party. The Christmas party's like 2 days before the deal that he has every year for the kids, which I'm honored to for him to ask me to participate in that. That's awesome. He asked me last time too, and I had other stuff fishing. Went on that fishing trip, but it's 2 days before. So if I went, I'd spend like 4 days there, or 3 days there instead of one day. I was going to go the night before, and then it's in the morning, then blow out in the afternoon, come back, and then I've got a doctor's appointment, like all that I said, and then go up. And the kids are excited about it, and I'll be able to do a trailer trash Thailand video, which will be cool with all of them there. And I think I'm going to actually introduce the family. The kids, they like, and my wife is she's not like don't film me or anything. Never been like that. But my wife especially, she thinks she doesn't speak good enough English to do anything, and she does. So maybe I'll kind of introduce them to everybody. So hopefully, I think most of the people, the 150 subscribers on Trailer Trash, I think are all from here. You guys are awesome. But it'll be a kick, and I'll probably do a live stream from the trailer, and maybe even try to get my wife, because I know a bunch of people, especially on here that I consider friends, most of you, um, have questions for Nitnoy, like, why'd you marry the old bastard? And, like, do you need glasses? Are your eyes that bad? Questions like that. Hey, Daz, how you doing, brother? um, Maybe I could talk her into doing something on a live stream on Trailer Trash. And answer some of the questions. Somebody had they've over the how long have I been doing this? 2 years now, maybe, or something. Um, People have asked about Nitnoy and what she thinks about this or that, and maybe I could talk her into doing that. That's right. Mark's here. He's almost. I think he's almost retired. Another 4 or 5 years of work, and Mark will be retired. And I think he's retiring. Are you going to retire next year? I know it's a sore subject. Poor Mark is. I think every time he wants to retire, the place that he works for just keeps on dangling the cheese in front of his face, which me and Mark had kind of talked about it before. It's hard to walk away from sometimes. But yeah, and I think it'll be fun. Like I said, will be I think the night of the 29th, then all of the 30th, all of the 31st, and then they got to be on the bus going back to Bangkok on the first. So a couple 3 nights or something. It'll be perfect. You get the kids. They're excited about it. They kind of dig that. And I think the uncle's going to go. The one that's in the back of that's staying in the apartment, basically living on the property. Yes, definitely next year. Good to hear, Mark. I got to make it your way too. I haven't seen you in a while, so I'd like to meet up and at least toss a beer back with you and have a hamburger or something. And I'll be heading that way. I don't know. I think you're going back. You can correct me or not answer one of the two, like the first or something, right? Right at the end of the year. I think maybe the next time when you come or when you finally come to retire, I'll come out there. No traveling. Yeah, but that's good to have those two jobs, right? I think. Because Scott was I think kind of he was bummed, man. He was and he got two jobs. It worked out for him. Richard's in the same thing. Hey, Robert, I had Andrew call me on this phone, and it rang right up and did it. So it must be something that you're doing in Vietnam that my phone doesn't like. One of the two. And then I'm hoping that you're going to be here into January because I was just telling everybody, I think I'm going to go. Chuck invited me to a party there, and he wants me to do Santa Claus, and it's all right around Christmas. And I got a doctor's appointment on the 28th, and then we're going. The kids are off school till the 1st, so we're going to be a 4-day camping trip out of Ubon and blah blah blah. So I'm hoping you're going to be here. Are you here all of January in Thailand? I think. I definitely want to meet up. It doesn't matter to me where, but I'm hoping that you're not taking off like on the 2nd of January or something, because that would suck. Um, I want to meet up with Robert Mack, but it should be fun. Like I said, I'll do a trailer trash Thailand video. I don't know if I'll do any videos at Chuck's. That's his gig. I don't think I really need to do to do anything. But and everybody that came to the blessing. Thank you very much. We had a really good time. I know it was hard for some people to come here far away. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but I'm hoping that the party was worth it. I thought it was. I thought it was a hell of a little shindig. But thanks again for everybody that came. You did hear me, right, Robert? I hope that the phone does work. He's saying hi to everybody. I think he heard me. And I still want to get to Vietnam, but I'll probably have to be. I don't know. I might go to Laos and Cambodia and stuff on my own. I don't know yet. It's so hard to get my wife wants to go big time, but it's like, well, can we just go for like an hour? It's like fudge. Um, but we were gonna go. Cambodia is real. I mean, like we could throw between Laos and Cambodia. It's very close to our home here in Surin. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Just post a couple of shorts. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Logan. I will probably do that, and I want to do a short on the cabinetry and the stuff. This guy is the family member, the same one that did all my kitchen built-in cabinets here in Thurin in my kitchen is doing this. They're freaking awesome. And then I bought what is it? Is it a 65? Same size as this one, 65-inch to put in there. And to tell you the truth, it's awesome because I can see it without my glasses on, and I can read shit on the screen. And the stuff, soft closed doors, it's awesome. So I'm going to do a short on that. I think I'll do a short on a lot of the stuff. I ought to do more. And I just saw um, Paul just put out that was for like a charity, right? He did well, they call it football, but it's not football to me, but a soccer deal, football. And it was kind of interesting. So I'm going, please subscribe to Paul over here and watch his video. And if it's in your if you like to give, and it's a charity, give. Just fine. Yeah, it's crazy. I couldn't do it. Shit. But how old are you, Paul? Do you mind staying? I tell my wife, think of it as I'm dying, and if we can go now, go. Well, play. Yeah, I know. You know what it is? It's the tough thing for me. My wife's only 42, or I think, or 43 years old, and she's still working, and it gives me insurance, and more than that, it gives her kids still insurance, her mom and dad. Somehow she's got a thing wrapped around, and these people, like when we had the wedding and the house blessing and everything here in Surin, these people were here at like 4 o'clock in the morning helping. It was like a whole separate family. She's been there 22 years now, or more. And she has her family, and she has her family. And the family at work are just as important to her as the family at home. So it's tough for me to. She's not going to quit. I mean, she could quit any time. I mean, it's not like she has to work, but I don't think she'd be happy if she wasn't working. Weird. But I know the reason that I asked that, Paul, is that you said you've been here for a long time, 15 years or something here in Thailand, and you were on a retirement visa. So you're not 70 years old or something, and you look real young, are you? It's the only reason I ask your age. You don't ever, again, here's my disclaimer. I ask a lot of questions because I'm curious, and but you never ever have to feel obligated to answer me, just so everybody knows. Hey Maui, how you doing? I saw all your stuff on Facebook. You're on a slow train to China, I think. He's on a train from, I think, Hua Hin to Bangkok, right? And that price was outrageous. 42 baht is way too much money. Should have had your wife try to get him down to 40 baht. Save yourself 4 baht. Or was it 42 for two people? Could have been ridiculously cheap. In case anybody, of course, subscribe to Maui, if you would, please. And yeah, I mean, that's why I was saying before we were talking about it. Yeah, to Bangkok. Okay, cool. I know, outrageous price, right? Um, that when I said people could retire here, I had that one little crappy video I did for 1,852 baht, because that's what I thought that the medium Social Security was in the United States that you could get when you turn 62, and I think, or 65 or something like that. I don't even know anymore. But I also put in there that you could live here, because in that price I included hopping on a train and going around Thailand. You could do something like that. Come in there, you find a place in Bangkok for 450 baht a night or something. You know, 12, 15 bucks, and and make the dollar. At least the Americans, the dollar stretch, and you could actually still do a little bit of traveling on your Social Security retirement if you're there. Like I said, the ideal number that sticks in my mind is 2,500. 25 to 3,000, I think, is perfect. You don't, unless you're going to just, you want to, travel every day of the year. But when you're hitting the 25 and 3,000 mark, you can do, a week and a half, 2 weeks of half your time you could be traveling. Yeah, I know a bunch of people have. Mike's did too. Also, lived my ass off. A lot of people did that. Are you in the air conditioned part, Maui, or the non air conditioned? I actually did a live from the train before. Yeah, Mike did one all the way down, like 4 hour live, long time ago. Um, Always good to bring your own food. Yes, but you're in the non-air conditioned part of it. I gave Logan's. Logan will critique me. So what does this sound like? Everything good with audio and video? Um, hey Robbie, how you doing? I was just talking about Mike's. I missed his live the other day. He had a live on. And he's starting to do. If you guys aren't with Robbie and him and Mike's are starting up a business. I think one or two. Is there more than one radio station, Robbie? I know it's the Spot. Somebody can put up a link for the Spot. That would be great. But I think there's actually two, or I don't know how many Robbie's involved with Mike's. I think Mike's has a couple of different. I don't know. Robbie can clear it up here probably in a second, but I know he did a live on that train, the same one that Maui's on right now. But he went all the way down to Pachuap, which that same train goes all the way down there. Cool, thanks, Logan and Jamie. Jamie, you awake? Feeling better? Everybody's halfway feeling good in the Grays household. It's going Grays. I said Grays. Well, in your house, everybody's doing good. I hope. There you go. If you guys aren't subscribed, help them out. Get them. I know they're above 1,000 and stuff, but uh, help them out if you could. Jamie is icing cookies. Are they regular cookies? Are they enhanced cookies or anything? I don't think you can do that, can you? You can't even if you wanted, even if you wanted to, I believe. Although they'll inject you full of all sorts of crap in their service and tell you got to take it. But if you want to do a little on your own, no, they don't want anybody experimenting. I don't think anyway. And I'm just screwing around with you guys. So thanks, Scott. You're the man. Um, so yeah, so that's I don't know what everybody. I mean, it's Christmas time. I should do my Christmas thing. Hey, Paul, let me do the Christmas just for the heck of it. It's an old. I didn't make a new one this year. There we go. Got that out of the way. Can you? What is it today? 18. 18. Christmas is what? 19, 20, 21, 7. 7 days away. 7 days. Man. Unbelievable. All right. So I did my Christmas thing. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Cool, Rob. Thanks. Let's see. I agree. Yeah. I mean, unless something unfortunate happens and they want to kick me out of Thailand, I'm dying in Thailand. And luckily, I I have my wife. Otherwise, it's different with my wife. Will when she says that she wants me to live to be 100, and I said, well, you'll change my diapers and everything because 100's old, and not no hesitations. Oh yeah, no problem. And I know she will, and she'll take care of me till the day I die. Um, was that something that I thought about? Oh, I need to hurry up, find a Asian wife. No, none of that stuff. I didn't know what I wanted when I got here, but you know, it it comes with the territory. I think of the culture and the women and the working and the giving mom and dad and grandma and grandpa money and food and make sure that they're taken care of. That's her job. That's my wife's job, is to take care of her parents and her grandparents if they were still alive and everything. Now we've done a couple things for them, and if Brock was here, he would tell me the name of the where they put the bones and stuff. The Yeti, something like that. We did one for the grandma and grandpa, the uncle that is at the house that actually my wife just hired him. He's an older gentleman, and 500 baht a month. He's going to come over and water uh, pretty much every day the plants that my wife is putting around the property. Do we need him to do that? No. Um, does he need the 500 baht? Yes, he needs the 500 baht. And the funny thing was we cornered him while we were all eating there at the table, and my mother-in-law asked him because I think it's in one of the videos, whether it's in Fa's video or Chuck's video or my video or Kenny's video or whoever did videos, shows my uncle going up there and giving the girls money. And my mother in law wanted to hit him up and said, where the hell did you get that money? I don't know what he gave him, maybe 20 baht each. And he said it was his money. And they all laughed like hell. But so now he's going to make sure that the plants are watered. That's illegal in Texas and definitely illegal. Yeah, I know it's illegal in the army. Definitely trying not to. Yeah, yeah. I don't think you want to take any chances. That's for damn sure. Although they'll inject you full of anything. That's one thing. The poor servicemen get crap anyway. I can go on and on about our anyway. They I don't know. I got to get off that subject because, as you know, everybody, we're spending money and giving money away to people that are here not legally, um, and but yet we can't take care of people that fought for this country or that were in the service. Doesn't matter whether they fought or not. Can't take care of them correctly. It'd be like everything like the president and all these idiots up in the Congress and all that kind of crap that they get paid for the rest of their lives and shit. Um, should be that way. They should make sure that they have their own house, make sure they have everything when they get out. But that's a whole nother ramble that I could go on later. Tommy J. Hey traveler, how you doing? Now, not a bunch. Uh, Christmas stuff. What I'm doing for Christmas, I'm gonna go and pass out stuff with Chuck at his school that he does every year, and kind of ho ho hoing it, I think, and going camping with the kids the end of the year for 4 days, I think, in the trailer, of course. So I'll have a Trailer Trash Thailand video will come out shortly after that. And I'll introduce everybody kind of because my wife, she, like I said, she's not like standoffish with this stuff. She just doesn't speak. She doesn't think that she speaks good enough English to, she embarrasses herself or something. And it's crazy. My wife gets herself across quite well, actually. So it should be fun. The youngest understands pretty much all English. She was the one that was singing in the video, the one with the glasses. And Yeah, but she doesn't speak that much of it. But they both want to come to America, and I told them, probably find them work because they want to see what it's about and work for like 6 months after they get out of college, which one of them's getting ready to get out of college now, and make a little bit of money, put a little money away, and then come back and do their life here in Thailand. The oldest one will probably teach traditional Thai dance, I'm imagining. Once she gets done in February, she's able to go anywhere and teach it. So, um, but I told them if they're going there, they're going to need to speak English. I would believe. I'm hoping that they and the older one, she doesn't. I don't know. She doesn't want to. She wants to go bad, and I guess if she wants to go bad enough, she'll learn. But that's all. You didn't miss a bunch. I think I rambled, and you caught just the end of the rambling about our servicemen. And I didn't even. That wasn't even a long one. It wasn't even more than. Probably didn't even lose any subscribers over that one. But that's it. And then we're going to be doing. I'll be doing this until it's not fun anymore, which I just can't see because I don't see the core group of people going anywhere. I think everybody likes to sit around and bullshit about whatever we bullshit about. Um, and like I said, there's a lot of in case people watching. If you feel like it and you want to subscribe, and then you don't even have to. Well, you have to because you have to be a subscriber for 10 minutes to write in that box over there. But ask a question if you want. And like I said, it took me months and months to. I don't know. I don't want to say get up enough nerve. I can't spell for one thing. Now with spell check, that helps a little bit. Can help or hurt you, but to ask questions. And there's enough people here that if I don't know, I've been here 5 years now, about visas or this or that. In fact, Bobby's not here, is he? Are you still in the park? Because Rob, 20 Seconds in Thailand, did a deal advertising for a visa place. And the biggest thing that he said 2 or 3 times in that video, which I think you should watch, just to get that number. It's the visa something or other. And they did his visa for the past 4 years. But that wasn't why I noticed it, is that he said they will answer any questions free of charge. And Bobby has a question that he needs to ask them about whether or not on a marriage visa he has to leave Thailand every 90 days, which I say absolutely not. And that's what he said they told him. So if you're listening, Bobby, look at 20 Seconds in Thailand has a video that came out today. Watch it, get the number of it, call that number and ask them. I'm thinking about having you do my visa, but I'm on a marriage visa and they make me leave the country every 90 days and see what they say about it. If you're listening, he might not be. I don't know. Bobby always listens. Friday night was fun. Well, we were supposed to actually collaborate together once he gets here regularly. We were going to do like a Saturday morning coffee deal together, and we might still do that. Paul, I know it's fun, isn't it? It's good stuff, and we did 4 hours. I now I see how he gets, but I haven't had a panel up in a long time, and I like to do that. I should put it up. I should do it more. Jake used to come on all the time. Mitch used to come on all the time. Brock used to come on all the time. Mark used to come on all the time. So maybe I'll start doing that too. But when he gets here, pretty much on it, because I think he's leaving again in, or before, we could talk about it again. But we have talked about, since before he even came here, we had talked about doing a morning show here in Thailand, and getting together. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah, Traveler, you didn't miss a bunch. Um, Somebody else was asking me something about, who was it? Was it on that show asking about Mexico and stuff? Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. But yeah, and what I'm going to do today, and the motorcycle. Uh, Got a guy doing it, redoing the carburetor. It has dual carburetors that are tucked up underneath. They're kind of twisted and tucked up in. I don't know how the floats and shit work in them, but anyway, the older bikes pre 95, I think, or 97, something like that, are dual carburetors, and they're taking them apart, rejetting them, cleaning them, doing everything. About 8,500 worth of work on the bike. They're changing all the fluids, everything on it, and doing a bunch of other stuff. Then after they get it running right and everything, and putting it on a dyno, uh, and which I'm curious about anyway. And it's 2,500 baht, so why not? I want to know what the horsepower is. But if it is and everything's fine, I'm not going to go crazy on changing the intake and the exhaust. I think the exhaust is open up a little bit anyway, just from the way it sounds. I don't think it needs anything to take on, because if I start screwing with it, I'm going to end up putting a cam and getting extra duration and shoving more fuel. And it's 750 cc's, which is basically 45 cubic inches at 40 to 45 horsepower. Should be plenty. And like I said, they call it like the best first cruiser bike, and I can see why. And like I said, it looks very similar to my Dyna. I showed it the other day. Um, what am I doing here? No, I don't want that. I think I can. Anyway, it's in the on the thumbnail. It looks a lot like a Dyna, and size wise, they're almost identical. Half inch lower the shadow is on the seat, and it's an inch longer, believe it or not. And supposedly, in the specs that I saw, the shadow's supposed to have a 17 and a 15 on it. This one's got a 19 and a 16, which is exactly what the Dyna has. So besides it being a little high in the ass end, but I don't really know what it looks like or how it handles completely. But with my big rump on it, um, and it might be fine. But once until they get it and look at the tires and make sure the chain's going, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna press the sidewalls of the tires. But the tire on the back, I have no idea what it is. But when you look at it, it's got plenty of side bite to it. So we'll see what it's like. Hey Mitch, how you doing, brother? I'm here listening, but working on a project. So no worries, no worries. Hey Andy, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Um, but totally happy so far. And like I said, it was like 8,500 baht, 900 baht for labor. And I mean, I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy. And like 2,500 of it, like I said, was the dyno. So we'll see what after that. I told him after that he'll go into the brakes, the wiring, the clutch, all that stuff, and make sure everything. I told him if the chain's marginal, put a new chain on it. If the gears aren't worn, then that's fine. If not, do it, and then I'll just get a master. I got to put a little toolkit together like I used to have back in the day with a chain brake and extra master links and baling wire and 90-mile-an-hour tape, duct tape, electrical tape, a little bit of wire, that type thing. But I can put that together fairly easy. And then I got to get a bag for the back of it that I'm just going to be able to strap on the seat because I'll use it to go short distances. Like maybe I will take it over to Tappanome. Depends on what the guy says about what he thinks of the bike and what I feel like when I get on it, whether I think it's capable, which I'm sure it is. These guys are just old, new to me, you know. Put me on a 60, 62 panhead, a knucklehead, and that's an old bike. And that's what I'm used to: carburetors, chains, that kind of stuff, and Lincoln. But The only difference in this that I would be a little bit more worried about, especially being out going someplace on my own, is it doesn't have a center stand on it. So if I did get stuck out in the middle of nowhere and didn't coast up in front of a tire shop like I did on the way back from Patea, um, I'd have a problem trying to fix a tire. If I could get to it and put a plug in it, I could do that with it sitting there. And I'm talking about a tire deal. Chain really doesn't matter; doesn't have to be up on a center stand. Mainly if I have to replace or take the back tire off, but I don't think I'd have to do that. I'd have to sit on the road until somebody come and help me and put it in a truck, or call somebody and say, "Hey, can you come over here and pick it up?" But maybe I'll get, I don't know. But that's the only thing, that's a little bit sketchy on both. I think on anything that I drive at 67 years old, or soon to be 67 years old, that's going to be the biggest problem. And I don't want my wife to be a nervous wreck when I'm out. So most of the time, I'll try to, put it up and have some people with me, which is probably a smart idea anyway. Hopefully, I know that will do a couple of different trips. I know that T and Bad Badger Tony they're going to be scheduling some stuff. I'm going to get a little bit more involved. I'll find out about maybe a local deal with the Shadows, because I think they made a 400, a 600, a 750, and an 1100, and maybe even more than that. But I'm sure they have in Thailand. They have clubs or whatever, not clubs, but people that get together and of the same bike. And see, hi down low, how you doing? Um, but it does kind of make sense. But I'm just stupid enough to take off by myself. Um, Mainly because I feel I'm lucky, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to make my wife panic, but I'd like to write it to Tap and know. Hey, Waza, how you doing? Glad you can make it. I have a question. Did you use local builders for your building one? Or no, I used the locals. My uncle lived right up the street. He knew a gentleman. Sat down with him, and what I wanted to do, because I wanted to build it as cheap as I could, I told him, give me a price on labor, turnkey. That means light switches, everything, bathroom fixtures, everything. And then I bought everything. And I bought a lot of it. I actually probably could have saved more money, Waza, by um, uh, buying everything from like Taiwazadu and Global House and all that. And I didn't. I gave the block and a lot of the steel and a lot of the stuff to the local people, which I would have done anywhere. It's just the way I was raised. If I was in a city in the U.S., I would still go locally. But no, I didn't use a builder. This house was a builder, but he was a brother, cousin of my wife, and that was still a contracted 2.3 million. But I think I've got to redo all the numbers, somewhere between 65 and 67 thousand US dollars for everything, and that I'm still in total amazement. I thought I was good. It was 220,000 for that back 10 by 7.5 covered, a 4.5 by 7 Thai kitchen, and then a complete bathroom on the end with a roof and everything was like 7,000 US dollars. I was like in total amazement. But I think it's a good, it depends. If you're with somebody, your significant other, your wife, your girlfriend, you love her, you don't care about, you want to build a house and it's going to be in her name and you don't give a shit like me. And then I would try to deal with the family, because most of them, they have to work some kind of construction because they need the money. The rise of rice don't do anything but give them something to eat and maybe a little bit to sell, but not much. So that most of them can lay block and do concrete and do tile and do that, and they know usually the builders that they work for And then that's what he did, brought him over. I sat down with them and I said, do it overnight. They all got together and figured out what it was going to take and said, here's the 500,000 bought for the labor. I said, okay, sounds good to me in my brain. I kind of figured around that number anyway, actually a little bit more, and then went from there. So it was that was the cheapest way. And like I said, to raise that almost 2 rye and the solar well and all that stuff, it's like free, as Mike's lived my ass off would say. It's pretty much free. Mitch leaving? Where'd Mitch go? Mitch have a couple of checks for there looking good. He does have a distinct uh, type of humor, doesn't he? All right, Mitch, take it easy. I don't see where you were going, but you must be back to my okay. Back to my problems again and listening mode. Just popped in to say hi, building a basketball ring for the grandkids. All right, Andy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. But anyway, so I hope that answers probably more than what you needed, right, Waza? But hey, Ron, how you doing, brother? Glad you could stop by. I like the way Scott puts everything in capitals too when Ron comes in. Loving it. I can see it and read it. Well, now I've got I don't know what this is. I think it's a 27 curved screen monitor in front of me, and over here I've got the laptop, and I can not read and stuff. I think in all the old videos I'm doing this all through the whole damn thing. So when you guys next motor trip? Yeah, see, that's another one that I can get together with too. Like I said, my wife is more worried about me. She doesn't want me to ride, period. But that ain't never going to happen. Like, just shoot me then. Put me down. Put the old guy down. He can't ride anymore. But probably be on the Forza if I was to hook up with like Pierre or some people. And there's a lot of people that would do it. It would be all right. My wife would not love it, but knowing that if I went off the road and laying there, somebody's there to come over and get me to the hospital or whatever. That's her main concern, is that I'm riding in the middle of the night, run off into a rice field somewhere, and I'm laying there, half dead and can't move, and there's no one that even saw me go off the road. So I understand her concerns. And plus, she wants me to hang around, which I don't understand. I think she's way better off if I die financially. I think she's better. I don't know, Pierre. Probably for me, it's going to be after the first of the year. And then my wife's thinking to have her surgery somewhere in January or February. So if I had to say for me, it'll probably be April. And that's when it starts getting hotter than the hubs of hell, I think, here at least here in Eson. But I'm game for that. I couldn't do the tent thing like you did. I just can't get. I love the moto camping and the idea of it, and I've got all the gear sitting at home with the Triumph, the 955 Tiger, and I have a lot of it here. I bought specifically for not necessarily just motor camping, but tent camping, and the chairs, the breakdown chairs, and all the small stuff to actually fit on on a motorcycle. But man, there's no way I can get up and down on my knees. I would just kill myself. It's not my. It's your eyes, not my eyes. Mine too. Um, uh, April probably best. South of Thailand. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to really, I think, heat up then, right? Uh, and I don't like the heat either, which makes it a little bit more on the tough side. But for people that are, I don't know, do you only go tent, or do you have guys you ride with that actually? No, you do, because when you came here, you guys stayed in. in the hotel. So I'd have to be a hotel deal. I'd love to take off on the CT, but I think that's strictly tent camping, right? On the CT 125. In case you guys don't know, Pierre has a 125 also, and he's ridden with a couple of the groups that are into that, you know. But and then I'm gonna sell the Himalaya. Andrew knows somebody, and I'm gonna start putting the pictures together, and I might even take them today, and my wife's gonna put it in the marketplace. No reason to have it. I don't have no room. As my wife says, there's no more room here. No hotels for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. I would do that for sure. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, brother? Glad you could make it. You know, I gotta get a hold of you afterwards. I still owe you money for those two. My two. Aaron was gracious enough to get and carry halfway around the world my two big bottles of my garlic spice. It's like same size as like Sam's Club, you know, those big deals. So I still owe you for those. So I'll get in touch with you. Mm. When do you go? You're going back on the first, right? Yeah, man. And now I got so much crap. I kind of wanted to make it your way before you split. I was supposed to, and I might still do that. In fact, I might do that instead. Aaron had invited me too. I think is it Christmas Day, Aaron? I think it's Christmas Day. The only problem is I'd have to be in Gorat, and then the 26th, I'd have to drive from Korat all the way to Tappanome. I'll talk to you about that too, brother. But I do owe you money. Um, let's see. And now I got that bike, so I'm going to put the little gift you gave me on that bike when I get it back too, so you know where it is. I think that's an acceptable bike to get a bell. Um, I will definitely for sure. I got all the time. Maybe one of us could tow the. Yeah, that's true too. I could do that. Thanks, Jake. And when are you coming? I still want to try to put on. I know we talked about a party and trying to do, and we might try to do something like that. But I would really like everybody on this channel to get together wherever we decide. And it could be in April of next year or whenever Jake's going to be here. I don't know when Brock's going to come back. I didn't see him in here. I don't know when. I don't think Aaron's coming back next year, at least not that early in the year. All right, cool. Thanks, Aaron. Um, pick a hotel somewhere. It doesn't have to be. The only reason I say John Thiem area, that area, is because, like I said before, it's kind of close to like Maui coming from Hua Hin and people coming from Bangkok and people coming from Isan and people coming from up above a little bit longer, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, wherever the people are coming from. But a nice hotel. So if somebody's got some suggestions and and people know when they're going to be here, like Brock and Jake, last week of February through early April. Okay, maybe we try to use that as a date. Um, so let's say March sometime, right? End of February to early April. So sometime in March. Um, I don't know if Brock will be back by then. I don't know if he's watching, but we'll ask. Maybe I'll put it on the community page. I put stuff on the community page, but no one ever answers it. Of course, I still haven't gotten the shirts, and I got to get together with Bobby on that. I've decided I'm not going to pressure my wife into doing that anymore. I'm going to get the artwork, put it together again, and then take it over. Bobby had them done right here. He said, so it's real close. So I'm going to get those done. But on the community page, I'll put suggested dates, put it in the comments, whatever, when you're going to be and where you're going to be. And then we'll try to look at everybody over the next, we don't have that much time, January and February, and pick a resort somewhere, and we'll go there for a weekend. I think it'd be awesome. And people can meet each other face to face. Daz will be back. Daz, you still around or is he gone? Low should be in Thailand after the 7th of February for 6. Okay, cool. So you'll be there pretty much the same time too. So yeah, I'll put something on the community page. I'll try to remember and do it when I shut down this live stream. And you guys can say, like, Dowlow, if you go on there and just say, I'm going to be here, pretty much wide open for March. Jake, same thing, wide open for March. Daz, wide open for March. Brock, or anybody that watches this channel that wants to go, Ron, everybody that's here, put it in there, and we'll hash stuff over between January and February and try to pick a nice resort that everybody's okay with, and because some people have financial differences than others, but try to find a nice place and go for the weekend. I think it'd be awesome. And I bet you Mitch would probably come, some people out of there. If Ryan's back, he would probably come. I bet you we could get 20, 30 people. I think Meow and Jim would come. They don't come on the channel that often because they're busy retiring, which I think is freaking awesome. But, I think they would come on something like that. All right, Jake. But I still have the book on the T-shirts. So I've got everybody that had originally did it, the sizes and everything. So except for maybe like Pierre, because I don't know him, but he's a big guy. He'll be a what size shirt do you wear in Thailand? 4X, 5X? That's what this one is. This one's a 5X because Chuck's getting me a shirt that's probably going to say "Hi, I'm Santa Claus" or something. He'll probably embarrass me somehow making me wear this shirt, but I'll wear it. I said I would. So uh, all right, Traveler. Wish Traveler was here and his wife. Um, I, his story. He's something will happen, man. I'm a firm believer. Uh, yeah, so I think it would be. I think it'd be awesome. So I will try to. And I got every time I go on the community page, I got to figure out how the hell do I do this? But I'll put up, Gotta Love Thailand meetup suggestions or something. I'll put on there 5XL. Okay, same as this one. Girl. Yeah, I think it would be. I think it'd be awesome. I bet you. I mean, if we could at least get 15, 20 people, it'd be awesome. Just to sit there and, like I said, it's a lot different when you meet somebody up face to face. It's more personal. I don't know. It was great. I don't know how many people we had at the blessing, but I want to say 15, 18, 20, something like that. I could count them up, I guess, if I sat down. But it was fun. And when we went on the bike trip with Chuck and James and Joe and Mitch and me and that one Badger was there and T was there and it was fun times. And I think that we ought to get out. There's a lot of people that ride. Uh, T's busy because he's got his channel and he teaches. Him and his wife are teachers. But they're always looking to ride. So we could also put that together too for somewhere down the road. Tent size. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. So anyway, so I'll do that if my mind doesn't. No, I'll remember. I'll put it in there and it'll probably say something to the effect of Got to Love Thailand meetup suggestions. And I'll put in there, we're looking for March as a month. So give us whatever dates you feel they're free, and we'll just start messing with that all the way through January. It'd probably be good if we decide by the end of January. That way we can, rent a place a month ahead of time to go, a resort. I'm a water guy, so I'd like it to be near the ocean, but it doesn't have to be. Up in the mountains would work for me too. So, um, but yeah, let's see. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. And I will work on those. If Bobby, if you're listening, remind me. Then I'll start putting together the artwork and stuff. I already given it to my wife once, but that's all right. I can do it again. I'm retired. I got plenty of time to do shit. I do have to blow the cobwebs out of the Himalaya, and then clean the 125. And I got to start driving the 125 too. All right, cool. I'll put it up in there too. Could just go on and say you're pretty much wide open, or what best works for you, Ron, and anybody else that's going to be here. Hopefully, Daz is still around. And Jake's usually pretty good on stuff, so he says he thinks he's going to be back. And here he put, excuse me, back in March. So uh, there we go. Remember, man, a couple of days. Yeah, I still didn't. Is Robert still here? Robert's probably gone. Robert don't hang long. He he's he's got lots of stuff to do and not enough time. But I do want to get together with him too, and I will. I'll make that happen somehow. But the other one, I think that would be good. So I'll put that up in there, and then don't have to do it today or whatever, but start putting in there when what would be the good days for you. You're going to be able to see what other people are putting in there, and so you'll be able to change yours, or other people will be able to say, "Oh yeah, well I could do that weekend too." So inside that community tab, we can start to put it together, and then we'll finish it up on a live stream so everybody can give their input. I'm wide open. I'm retired, so it don't really matter to me. My wife, if it's on a weekend, she's good for a 2-day deal. I don't know if people care whether it's a week or weekend. The only thing about it not being on a weekend is probably cheaper for any hotel. Is usually cheaper on other nights than Friday and Saturday night. But we'll see, because like I said, we can pick. We'll get like 2 or 3 mid-range hotels, and so that I don't want anybody to go, well, I couldn't go because I couldn't afford it. I want to make sure we have it. If you catch my drift. Hey Jay, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But I will get that done on there. I will on the computer here. I'll look for all the old artwork and stuff that I had on the Santa Got to Love Thailand T-shirts, and put it together. Get the artwork, bring it over to them, let them put it all up, and just whoever's here. Regular T-shirts or polo shirts? I think just regular T-shirts. I forget who said, "Hey Jay." Um, the regular T-shirts were better or easier or something. Anyway, maybe this first round we'll get regular T-shirts, and that way no one has to say anything. I'll just decide, and I'm going to get some extras too. I'll get, because I think the other person, for every dozen you got, they gave you an extra shirt, and I'm sure that they all have different things like that. But if I think I need 2 or 3 dozen, I'll get an extra dozen shirts in the oh 3XL. I'll get a few of each different size. Button up style. I don't know if they. Well, I'm sure they do have that. But the only ones that I looked at, Aaron, were the polos, which are just the collared deal. You're talking about a full button up. I could check bowling style. Okay, that's a full button up, right? I think we're on the same. But I'll ask. I'll find out. What did you do that, Jake? What did Jake freeze the screen? Screen froze. Really? Is it me? You guys, let's go up here and see what we have up and down. All I gotta do is click there and click there. Nah, looks like it's gonna be pretty good. 900, low 900s. Yeah, staying right around 900 on downloads. So 901.67. The upload is going to be about 3. If it's just, 315, 319. Yeah. So no, it's not, shouldn't be freezing. Better not be. Although the internet's been good lately um, out here on this fiber. Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to do it more than once, Ron, too. So I will see. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'll check and see. I know the t-shirts are probably the cheapest. And I'm imagining the collars are more expensive, and I'm imagining the button-ups are going to be even a little bit. But when I say expensive, it's all relative, right? On what's expensive to me and Thai people. So I will. I will look. Originally, that's what I was going to get. Ron, was the polo shirts, which is a collared shirt. But somebody had said the t-shirts are easier to. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do 2 runs, and maybe the first ones will be t-shirts, or maybe I'll get some button-ups. I got to see because I have. Let me make sure so I'm not speaking out my ass. I got all this stuff on the filter. I'm almost positive it's in the front of this book. Right after there it is. See, just so you guys don't think I'm lying. That's all the shirts. You can't read it because it's backwards, but I got Ralph, I got Scott, I got Aaron, and an extra large. Is that now? You know these are tie sizes, right, Aaron? Um, because Daz is 6XL, Robbie is 2XL, um, Logan, and I got to find out. Logan, you still here, or did you go? Or did you leave already? I don't have Jamie in here. Jamie, you want a shirt? Let's see. I got Paul Mounois, 3XL. Gorgeous is a large. Brock is 3XL. Randy, an XL. Tony, Jake, 2XL. And an XL, I think. Maybe 2 each. Nanette, a medium. Mitch is a 5XL. He's the same size as me. Maui's a 3XL. Mark's a 2. Your Mojo's a 2. Ralph's a 6. And Andrew's an extra large. So, uh, if you didn't hear me say your name there, make sure that you. Let me go make sure because I don't put that much crap on the community page. Let me go and see my channel community page. Um, there's the fishing trip. Yeah, it's only down 3. Here are the sizes. See, and that's of the polo shirts. So, and then there's the extra larges, and they keep going up in 2 increments. And let's see, there's 38 on there. Let's see who's there. Daz, Going Grays. I'm assuming these measurements are like suit jackets. I'm a 48. Let me know. Shipping price, Dave. Okay, and I think I replied to Logan. But if Logan's still here, hey Tim, how you doing? Uh, I'll see if Jamie wants one. But yeah, if you're a 48 looking at this thing here, 48 is a 3XL. So then Ralph Lewis and Mounois, Gorgeous, Randy, Brock. Um, let's see, Jake. Uh, let's see what a couple of Tony. Okay, Tony Zenner's got 2. Robbie's in here. XXL for me. Nanette. Uh, let's see, that's you there, Aaron, Ron, Mr. Mitch, Scott, Maui, uh, Andrew, Jay Easy, Mark, Well Rounded, which is Joe, Jack Breeze, Ryan, and Robert Mack. So I'll have to go back through here and make sure that I have them all. But right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 2 dozen right there. So I'll probably get 3 dozen at a minimum. And whatever the most common sizes are, I'll try. But if you go to the page right now, um, it's like community page. First thing on there is how come it's so slow now? Oh, because I'm already on there. It's a fishing trip. Oh, Apple Maps, which is the location of the house in Ubon, and then the fishing trip, and then the shirts. So you can't miss it. So go there, make sure that you're on there. If you didn't hear your name, then you're not on there. So go add it in, and I'm going to leave this book out, so I know I need this. Got to start on that front filter too. Let's see. So I think Logan must have went to bed, but I'll catch him again and see if Jamie wants one. And what I'll try to do too, like I know Daz would have done it for me if I had 3 or 4 or 5 shirts going back to the U.S. I could have given them to somebody that's going back, or Aaron, and just give them the money to ship them out of the U.S. because it's cheap. Um, but we'll figure out something. And I didn't see Tim. Tim, are you on there? I didn't see you in here. Not Aaron, Robbie, Daz. I didn't see you in there. Make sure you go on the community page. Let me put this out of the way here. And put them in there. And I'm going to start working on them because now just looking at the shirts kind of got me. Even if I go, I was going to change the Santa on the drawing because it's the batting one, and I think I like the other one. I got to go back and look, but I could probably get enough here from to give them to be able to do. But these are the polo shirts. Okay. So anyway, let me get back going. So yeah, Tim, I don't know if you're there. Go and do that. I just ordered 2 Adidas hoodies from UK. Forgot I am 2XL and not there. Yeah, you got to because like I said, I don't know what I think I'm a 2 or 3 XL in the States, and I'm a 5 or 6 here. So yeah, make sure you keep that in mind when you're putting down what size you want. Of course, Tim's skinny. A lot of the guys that are XL are on the skinny side. But I'll get an extra because there's 2 dozen right there. I know that there's some people that I didn't see. Like I don't see where I have written Robert Mack unless I went to another page. No. So I'm gonna have to order him. I know he's he's 6XL. So I'll get some of those extra ones, and then like the people that are around the 2 or 3 XLs and the 5XLs I'll get some extra ones, and depending on how much they are, a dozen, maybe I'll get an extra 2 dozen. We'll see. They're cheap, and I'm not charging anybody. The only thing that would be is like Logan, and he asked in the comments on the community page, let me know how much it is to ship. I don't really want to do that because it's expensive. Like I said, I think that there's enough people here that are traveling back and forth to America. Jake being one of them. I don't think any of these people have a problem with me giving them money to ship it and giving them 3 or 4 shirts to take back to the States, so we can do that. And that's a tie size, Aaron, 1XL in the button up, right? And I will ask them about the button up, and maybe I could get some of each. I don't know. I'll if it isn't a bunch of money, I'll get more shirts made. Uh, so we'll see. In case people do want them, and like I said, I'm not gonna. Even if it comes down to people just want the shirt, and and I'm out of money or whatever they cost to get done is I'm not. That's what they're going to cost. So if they cost $12 or they cost $6 or whatever they cost, if we get to a point where someone wants to buy them, it's not for make money. Okay? It's just because everybody likes the shirts, and I want to give them away. Like I said, at least the first go around. I'm heading to Saigon. Cheers. All right, Robert, take it easy. Robert, you still here? If you haven't left, you're a 6XL, right? 6XL. I'm almost positive. Uh, cool. Okay. Well, we'll do that. I will add some on here. I'll add another maybe 2 dozen, and maybe I'll get a couple of the button ups just for the hell of it, and then maybe I'll just get 2 dozen of the polo shirts and 2 dozen of the t-shirts, and then I'll show them to everybody, and you know they'll see which ones they like. I don't know, because it could be quite expensive. Because I know, like, let's see, if I go to Chuck's channel, because I know he sells merchandise. Let's see. Let me go to GottoLove. Let me go to oh, go here. Probably could have picked an easier way to do this, but come on, where are you? There's that 20. Bobby never dropped in, right? Bobby, come in, Bobby. Let's see. How come? Oh, I could do this easier. Let me just put in no time. It is right there. Okay, so I believe if you go below his video, any of his videos, let's go to this one. There we go. Here's a Comfort Tea premium T-shirt. Oh, it looks like maybe 800 baht, 872 baht, which sounds reasonable as hell to me. Even the looks like a long sleeve cover up, so 1500 baht. Classic T-shirt 942. A woman's red 700. Um, a long sleeve T-shirts 1100. So yeah, so so they can't cost a bunch. He's got black, red. I didn't even know he had that much, that much stuff. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see. I know I like long sleeve shirts, but where would I wear them? I'd wear them here during this time of year in for a couple of months in Surin. That was the weirdest thing in the world. Was I put on that hoodie the morning I left at 5 o'clock in the morning when we took off for Koh Chang. Um, I wore it all the way until we got on the boat going over to the island. It was weird, and because I was a little bit chilly. I mean, with the on, I was perfect. No worries. But yeah, so I don't know. But a lot of people like long sleeve. Well, what size are you, Rob? Because I didn't see your name on the in the. Let me go back again. Let me see who I've got. Okay, I got 38 deals here. One is Daz, Going Gray, Paul, Ralph, Gorgeous, Randy, Brock, Ryan, Jake, Tony, Nanette, Aaron, Ron, Mr. Mitch, Scott, Maui, Andrew, Jay Easy, Mark, Joe, Jack, Dana, oh no, here's Dana's, and Ryan's, and Robert. Oh, Robert Mack is in here at 6XL. So yeah, I can write it right here in the book. What size? Like, let me tell you right now, Rob. If your size is 42, you're a large. 44, you're an extra large. 46, you're an XXL. 48, you're a 3X, and 50, you're a 4X. At 52, you'd be a 5X. At 54, you'd be a 6X. They go up in increments of 2. That hope that helps. So let me know what Polo. Okay, JR is retired in Thailand. Oh, I should ask Kenny too. Okay, hold on. Let me start another row here. Okay. JR. And JR is retired. JR is retired, is what I'll put because I don't have much room. A 3XL. 3XL. Okay. Rob, I'm a 2X tall in the US. So what is a 2X? A 2X is, because I'm a 2X. So I would say a 3. I'm going to say a 5 probably, Rob. A 5XL because that's going to be a longer shirt. It probably could be a 4, but a 5 would do it. So let me put Rob Little. I'll put a. Who else is a 2XL? Anybody in the chat right now a 2XL? Okay, JR got you. I don't know if I'm going to get polos or T-shirts, but I'm probably going to get the polos. I think those are the original JR. I'm talking. Yours. I'd go a 5 or 6 for Rob better. Yeah, I think a 5 can't be. This is a 5 on me, and I wear a 3XL. Get by with on some 2X's, but mostly if it's loose, it's a 3X. So I'm going to say a 5. 5XL for Rob. Okay. Andrew changed to a 2XL. Where's Andrew? Here. Where are you? I know I saw you in here. How come I don't see you on here? Let's see. Do. See, and Maui's a 3X too. So yeah, I think you'd be fine at a 5XL for me. So I'll put that in here. I'm gonna put it down here just in case, Andrew. 2XL, right? Is that what you said? 2XL. Okay. All right. Who else is over here that I missed? I have you in here, right, Ron? Andrew. Oh, Andrew's right there. Okay. How come I'm not showing you in here, Ron? Ah, then going gray.
Somebody else say, oh, there's Ron. 46 is big. We'll go with 3XL. I don't know why I don't have you in here. I'm going to put it here at 20. Ron. 3XL, right? Ron? We're going to stay with 3XL. 48 is 3XL. Okay. All right. Who else did we miss? Anybody? I'm 20565 36. Yeah, jeans. Yeah, you're gonna be. We'll probably a 4X would probably work, but I think that you need the extra length. I think the 5 will probably be better, Rob. You go to the community page and change. That was one. Yeah, no, I just saw you on there. You're on there for a 3X. I just was making sure and verifying on here, and I'll go back through again once I get the artwork done again, and I'm ready to go down there. I'll go in case some scragglers come on the community page, and then do the communicates with my book and make sure they're all there, and then get some. And like I said, I'm going to get some extras anyway. There you are. Two things, Bobby. One is I'm going to try to put together this artwork. Once I get it together, I'll probably need your direction to that place again. I probably have to meet up with you. I'll buy you lunch or something. If you take me over there, the T-shirt place. The other thing is I want you to go to 20 Seconds in Thailand. Put out a video today. And the biggest thing on there was the visa place that he uses, not to use them or whatever. But he said more than once on there, the best thing about these people is you can ask them any question you want, and they will answer it for free. So go in there, tell them you want to do a marriage visa, but the marriage visa you're on right now, you were told that you have to leave the country every 3 months, and you don't like that. And what do they suggest? And I guarantee you they're going to say, leave the country. It's got to be the first 3 words out of their mouth. So if you want to, go to 20 Seconds in Thailand, the video he put out today. Look at it. He has, I think, in a drop down or something, he must have the number to them. It's the whatever, the All American Visa, whatever their name is that he was trying to get across. He's, like I said, more than one time. You can ask them anything you want for free, and they'll answer. So try it out and see what they say. But I'll buy once I get all the artwork and everything together. Maybe we'll all go out to lunch, and then we could go either before or after. Go to that store and see if I can get these shirts finally made. Hope, but that's why I was. Your ears must have been burning because for the past 20 minutes, Bobby, you there? You out there, man? But definitely check out 20 Seconds in Thailand, and then call them people. They're here in Thailand, and tell them, yeah, I want you to do my visa, but I'm on a marriage, and they make me leave the country every 3 months, and I don't want to do that again. What would be the visa you suggest? And I don't even think you'll get it out of your mouth before they'll say, what? I'm going to AA today. Oh, are you going to go there today? God, it's hard for me to pass up. Who else is going? Andrew, are you going to go? Hey, Mike. Mike saying hi to Bobby. Andrew, I was over 280 before my heart attack. Dropped down to 165. Went into reference syndrome. Workout now and making a better life. Good to hear, brother. I might do that. I don't know. I got to see what I got going on, but who's going to be there, Bobby? Just you and Jai? And keep it up. Yeah. Let's see. And Dowlow, I didn't see you on there either. You're going to be here, right? You still here, Dowlow? Or did you leave? If you are and you want a shirt, what did I say they were? And I don't know what the different sizes are in Australia versus us, but on the American scale, it's from large, 42, and then increments of 2, extra large 44, 2XL 46, 3XL 48, 4XL 50, 5XL 52, and so on. So if you'd like a shirt, let me know. Let me know your size. Everybody's saying hi back at you. I still don't. And then what did Bobby say? So far, only us. Anyone's well. They're going to AA Fantasy. Imagine that. We haven't been there in a long time. Hamburger actually sounds pretty good. Although I shouldn't eat a hamburger. I'm still here. I've been listening. I'm a large in Oz. Does anybody know? Who's an Aussie here that knows American size large? Is that the same as an Aussie? Aussie size large. What time is it now? I don't even know. It's 10 o'clock now, so you got plenty of time. The boy, you're right, boy. She doesn't open up until like 12:01. And when I got there a little bit earlier the other day when I met with Andrew, and they didn't even, the roll ups weren't even up yet. So, yeah, with Brock. Okay, I'm going to put you down at, let me right across the top here, down low. Down low is a large in OZ. And then I'll remember, hopefully to ask them if they have alcohol. Yeah, you could go there. I think a tie XL would probably fit. Who's an XL that thinks Ralph the? I know that Andrew's a pretty thin guy, and he had an XL down, and he changed his to 2XL. Mine's a 3XL. Yours a 3XL now? Let's see. How come I don't have Bobby on here either? You're not on the other one, that's why. Are you on the? Did you ever put anything down in the? Let's see. Daz, Going Gray, Paul, Rue, Gorgeous, Jake, Aaron, Ron, Mr. Mitch, Scott, Maui, Andrew, Jay Easy, Mark, Joe, Jack. Oh, that's because you're not on the page, Bobby. Okay. So let me go over here. Let me put Bobby. Bobby, yours is 3XL. What's Jai? What's Jai, Bobby? Maybe 2XL. I'd rather. Yeah, I know you're probably right. I'm gonna put you down as a 2XL. We'll get you in the mix here. Two XL. Andrew, what's your size, brother? If you don't mind saying height and weight, and that'll probably give Nikki. How you doing, Nikki? I don't see you on here either. What size? What size would you wear, Nikki? You probably don't know. Jai is a medium. Okay. Jai is a medium. Okay, and I got Dowlow as a 2. Thanks, Nick. T-shirt, shirt. Are um are English sizes the same as U.S. or what? No, you think I need a 2XL? Button up, grab one an XL and a 2XL. All right. Yeah. Aaron, I'll put 2 and the XL. Bobby's 6'3" and a petite 240. 5'10", 180 down low. That'll give you the size Andrew's in pretty good shape health wise and size wise. Obviously, I'm 5'10" and 280. I'm actually less than two. Let me put Nikki on here too. Nikki, the small in the UK sizes are so different everywhere. Anybody know what a small, a 10? That's a woman's 10 though, right? What would you wear in a men's? A lot of women know that, right? I know my wife used to say, "Oh, I wear that," or "I wear a extra small in the men's department." 185 and 81 kilo, which would be 160. So you're about the same. I don't know what 185 centimeters is. So you're pretty close. So I put you down as a 2XL. That's what Andrew said to put for him. So I think we're close. But yeah, if you know Nick, let me know. If not, I'll just put you down for a medium, and then you can sleep in it if it's too big. uh, Everybody saying hi to Nikki. Does Buddy need to pee? Is that why you're awake? We left Bear in Ubon, and boy, when we got there, he didn't leave my side for the day and a half that we were there, and and then and everybody said, yeah, when you guys were gone, he'd run all over the property and go out here and there. The whole day and a half that we were there, he was sitting right next to me, laying. He missed me. 185, so 6 foot, so about the same as eh, as Andrew, 5'10", close enough, 180. Yeah, I think 2X. He's snoring. I've been wrapping gifts. Oh, that's right. It's Christmas time. I keep remembering. 0061 178 in old. I think 2X will work. And then Nikki, I think we're gonna stick with a medium. Jai's a medium. Jai's a medium. I'm gonna say medium. Like I said, after everybody gets their shirt and we do this again, we'll know. That one was too big. This one was too small. We'll figure it out. Far too tall. Yeah, Jake. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Bobby, 5'1". How tall is Jai? Put large for your wife. Yes, I got a large and a 2X. Is that right? Two shirts, large and a 2X. Or do you want two larges and a 2X? Jai is 5'4". I think he's tiny. Probably might be a small. I'm going to leave it as a medium just to be safe. I'd rather you be able to wear it to sleep than not wear it at all. If I get something that's too little. Okay. So now we gained what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts. So we're almost up to three dozen now. So we'll figure it out. And like I said, I'm gonna get 4 dozen, I think. Did you buy a dozen at a time, Bobby? Are you still here? Did you buy a dozen? Did you buy shirts or polos? I'm just trying to figure out how much money I gotta put aside. Is why. What do I have to pay? Yeah, no, nothing, Nick. There, I'm putting them out. The only thing that we'll have is hopefully somebody here from
from Great Britain will come here and take shirts back. Same thing I'm going to do with Australia. Same thing I'm going to do with the U.S. and get them to you somehow. Because if we try to ship them out of here, it's way too much money. We'll figure out something. But I think we don't have a bunch of. I think we have quite a few people that actually listen and watch occasionally, but that don't hang from the UK. But we'll figure out something. We bought about 50 tees and 10 polos. So they do it by tens. Oh, so not dozens, huh? Okay, so do you remember how much did you pay for the 50 and the 10? That's probably about what I'll get. I'll get 10 or 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll probably get probably close to the same, Bobby. I'll probably get 50. I'll probably get some t-shirts um and some polos. So just so I have a budget number. If you, unless you don't want to say, which is fine, you can message me or something, or I'll talk to you. I'll probably end up going to eat. I don't know if I'll have another hamburger, but it does sound good. I will come soon. It's been a terrible year this year. Yeah, I want to see you too, Nick, for sure. But we'll figure out something. We'll get. Hopefully, we'll maybe I ought to start doing other little live streams on different times, and because I know later on tonight's better for the UK. But cool. But yeah, Bobby, you don't have to. You can tell me if you don't want to. Hey, gorgeous. I was just like checked your shirts. You have a large too. Are you a petite man of 5'5" and 120 pounds? Because we were trying to think on. I got you down as a large. Is that a large in American or a large in Thai? Because a large in American would be large in American would be a 42, uh, or a large in Thai. A large in Thai would be 42. I'm trying to go over. I'm going to try to have these T-shirts made shortly. I'm not going to get my wife involved again. She has enough. She does enough for me. But if that's the case, if you're a 42 across the chest, then I'll leave yours as a large. I've had two people increase their um, one from an XL to 2XL, bumping up their sizes. So let me know. How are things going with you too? I didn't say that. I hope everything's going well with you. I think ours are similar. I think you're right, Dolo. Flooded. Yeah, I know. All my friends say that I'm lucky to be in Thailand and not back in the U.S. All they've got there is uh, um, tent cities and homeless, and the whole country's going to shit, from what I understand. But yeah, it depends on the place. A large normally does it even in Thailand. Really? Okay, I'll leave it as a large. Um, UK. Yeah, that's what my friends are telling me about the US too. Yeah, they're just saying you're lucky. I'm really a 42, but in Thailand, 2XL. I think so too, Andrew. Um, well, we'll find out. Like I said, this is a first run. I don't think I'm going to go broke, even what Bobby tells me. I don't think it was a lot of money. Uh, the biggest thing is trying to get the shipping, and the hardest country is going to be for for me anyway is going to be the UK, because Nikki, the only person that I really know that's in the UK now. In Oz, I got Brock and and Mark and some other people, a lot of people that are going there that are willing to take it. In the U.S., Daz is always going. A lot of people from there. Andy, what size did Quan get? She has to be a small, doesn't he? And I don't have her in here either. So we need to do that. There's Andrew. We put is that the correct spelling? Because I'm the worst spelling in the world. Where did you go? KWAN. KW. Okay, Quan. We'll come get it, Dave. I'm glad to hear that because I want to meet you. So I'm hoping so. And maybe we'll get some more by then, and maybe you'll be the one that's bringing back shirts to other people in the UK. It was a medium from you guys. Okay, so medium. Uh, mm, mm. Medium. Okay, cool. Bobby, how are you doing? We're doing well. Happy to pay for mine, Dave. Give the money to. Yeah, what we'll probably have is we'll probably do another thing. We have I think we have enough money for the stuff that we planned on doing for Christmas here. Next year we'll probably start collecting again for the Christmas thing in the beginning of the year, and that's just like the $2, things. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. My wife gets the money. There are a couple of people that give quite a bit, and one of them being Lewis, a very generous man. He was just here. He gave $200 the other day. Um, so a little bit. My wife gets $100 a month, where she's ecstatic. So we'll figure out something. Um, People to meet up with. Yeah, I know you do, huh? Yeah, I guess I probably better, huh? And your wife. So let me get. Where did I put her on? Here you are. Okay, I got you. That was you was a 3XL. Let me put roll. Uh, what size for your wife and for your daughter, Ron? So easy to find. Yeah, we're close. So me, Andrew, and Bobby, we're all within stone's throw of each other here in Serene. Well, yeah, definitely. And tell her we're getting it. She'll get excited about that. But she's long and she's tall, so it might not mean that she needs big. She needs a bigger size. I'm talking about Rolla, a bigger size because of the length it needs to be. Because I haven't seen anywhere here where they've got a tall or something to order. I don't see that. But let me give me a size for your wife and for your daughter. We'll put them on there. Bad Santa shirt, large. Okay, Mama. Let me put you down. Mama Bear. Uh, I had a lot of people coming to there, so that won't be a problem to the U.S. because somebody will bring it back like Daz or something. And I'll make sure I make out the address, give Daz the dough, and he'll ship it because it's cheap. Okay, so a large shirt would mean a 42 around there. Okay, a large. Okay, a large. I got you. I got you covered. Tie extra large. Your wife, what?
Large. Is that what that say? If I'm right, let me know that. Roll is extra large. And I think your wife, and large, I think. Is that what that L is? Yep. Just verify that for me. Just verify that for me, Ron. Or is Andrew going? Andrew, are you going to go to fantasy? Okay, large. Okay. All right, 3XL, XL, and large for the family, the Ron John family. Cool. All right, we'll be there. I'll be there too, I reckon. I'll have to get in, and hopefully they're not. The other day they were putting the cabinets in. I still got to do those shorts on the on the um, on the cabinets. Freaking coming out awesome. But that 65-inch television made the big difference for these old eyes. From where the bed is to the TV is the length of the bed, maybe, and plus another 4 feet, or maybe 5 feet. So maybe 12 feet from where I'm laying my head. It's freaking awesome. All right, it's a party now. Yeah, I'll be there. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I'm caught up. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So that's almost, Bobby said they come in tens. So, yeah, and then I'll work on that. So what time is it now? 10:30 now. Still 19 of you guys out there. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Uh, what do I have to do? I have to take a shower and get out of there. You can't get there in case anybody's wondering. They're supposed to. They show that they're open for breakfast, but they're not. They open at noon, and they open at noon, 12:01. So if you try to get there 10 minutes early, it looks like it's closed. But I think it's probably one of the hamburger that I had the other day was just like I'm already thinking, oh, maybe I'll try something else, but my rest of my brain's going, no, you're gonna get a hamburger. So I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Tip, how you doing? I'm off. Have a beautiful day. All right. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. How to get you, Tip? What size shirt? Are you still here or did you leave? If you're not, let me know. Yours has got to be probably a medium too, I'm guessing. What are you wearing a tie t-shirt size? Hi and bye. Have a lovely day. Hopefully she's still here. I'm gonna put her down for a medium if not. 'Cause I'm trying to think, Bobby, you saw her. You danced with her. Is she about the same size as Jai? If Bobby's still here? Yeah, I know. That's the way I am, man. It's like oh yeah, try something. They got spaghetti, they got pizza, they got this, that. I know that Andrews had two or three different things there, but it always my brain still comes back burger. Uh, yeah, that's true too. Her son. Yeah, see, she's gonna be here sooner or later. Okay, Bobby, as a guest, you were
standing next to Tip. Medium, same size as Jai. Yeah, she is, but I don't think she's a small, is she? I don't know. You got me. Yes, Dave. Tip looks about the same size as Jai. Okay, I'll put her down as a medium. I keep forgetting about people. And Scott, you're in here, I know. Scott. That Scott is a 5XL. Um, all right, there's maybe we can do a meetup and all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not? I only know a couple of very small gals wear small shirts and look like Kwan. Yeah, I know. Like I would say, Sam Pitt, Kenny and Sam Pitt. Sam Pitt, I would peg as a small, as I would Kwan. But you put her down as a medium. So I guess small is going to be real tiny. But like I said, didn't wear it to sleep or relax around the yard, whatever. And then when we do it again, we'll go, oh, I got a medium last time and that was way too big. So give me a small. We'll figure it out. Okay. How long have we been on? No way. 2 hours? Uh, Turpentine. Okay. Mediums. And I put her down as a medium. Okay. Okay. A lot of shirts, which is okay. Uh, I've had this thing in my mind for a long time. And the one was, let's see. See, this is, where am I at? All right. Let me put that on there. Let me go to, because I think I'm going to go with the other ones, but it's going to be either, oh, what did I do? Here's the one here. So that's the one that was originally done, and that was the place that did it. So I've got that, which is actually probably good enough to at least show them, but I don't like the graininess in the picture, and I like another scent better. But if I have to, I know I've got that one shoved away somewhere. Well, it's even got a QR code. These people are ready to rock and roll. But anyway, that's on the community page. That's what that looks like. And on the community page, I will also put um, the stuff for the party for March of 2024. What are good dates for people? You guys get the drift. But either way, that one looks okay. I can't remember which. I got to look at my notes and stuff and find out. But I guess since it's 10:30 now, and I still got to put something up on the community page, and I still got to look for this artwork and stuff, and I still got to jump in the shower and um, get going if I'm going to make it over to fantasy. I'll probably maybe I'll take the CT. Yeah, I think I will. I haven't had it. It started the other day, so I'm sure it's fine. It's brand new. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take that. Touchdown. What, Ravens? It's football day, is it? What is today? I'm lost again. Oh yeah, it's Monday here. It's Sunday in the States, right? So Tim's watching football. Okay. All right. I will. I don't think I need this. I can take that out of there. All right. In case everybody doesn't know this from before, is that Richard of Richard Travels does both the intro and the outro for my live streams. He did for me. Thank you, Richard. You're awesome. I hope everything's going. I haven't heard from Richard in a while. Hope everything's going good for him. And I guess I will. Well, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please think about it. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. We have fun. We try to keep drama out of most of it, which most of the time we do. We talk about Thailand. We talk about old people stuff. What's a good hospital? Visas. A lot of stuff you can come in and ask questions and do what you like. But it's fun. We have a good time. So around the world, I want to say have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you live. And I will catch you on the next one.